Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raw Vibrant Health. My name is Light. Thank you for checking out my video. This is just a little raw, authentic video showing you guys what it's like to fast. It's not always fun. It's not been fun lately. Yeah. I've just been like, But anyways, I wanted to first say thank you to everybody. All the great people who have followed me. Donna, Tord, Cleats, all of you guys, Christina, Lady of the House, all of you guys out there. Tam, I have to say, dude, you made my day. You made my month. Thank you for giving me a few donations. It's been amazing. I don't ask for this, but I definitely will put it to use. You know, I could definitely use a nice camera. I could use some things. So, yeah, if anyone's got big loot and they just have too much of it. Anyways, as always, please give me a like, a subscribe, share my stuff. Guys, how about this? Let's do a contest. In celebration of my over 1,000 subscribers, I will do a free consultation so I can drum up some business, okay? Because I need some business. The free consultation, you got to do a number between 1 and 1,000, okay? Whoever's closest, you get a consultation. We can do iridology too if you want. So let me know. I would love to give back. I love doing free things. It's the best price. Free fitty. So whoever gets closest will get this with me. But you guys have to share one of my good videos. Probably not this one because I'm kind of a train wreck. But yeah, you got to share please share. I trust that you guys will share if you're gonna get it, if you're gonna enter this contest. But yeah, what was I saying? I just feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, like I'm in some sci-fi movie every day that I go into the world. If I stay at home, it's all good. I go into the world. Like, can you believe it, you guys? The CBDC thing, it's coming. I don't want it to, but that's at least what they're trying to do. So we got to say no. And have you guys seen this world coin? One of these cryptos. Of course, the crypto is great. A lot of it is great. But there's definitely a lot of like new world blorder stuff in there, you know? And one of them is this coin called WorldCoin, which is getting you to scan your eyeball. That's where we're at, guys. We're in I remember when I was reading 1984 as a kid. And it was a really deep book. Well, I wonder why we were reading it. I wonder why they forced everyone to read it, right? Throughout the nation, basically, at least in the U.S. But man, I never thought that stuff was going to be reality. I mean, I did know that the shit was going to hit the fan and society was going to collapse. I've known that for 20 years. I've known that for a long, long time. I mean, heck, I was off grid, you know, ready for this a little too soon. I wish I was kind of in that situation now. Anyways, though, it's like, can you believe they're just, and it's, you know, and that's the other thing I wanted to say is like, I got bats flying around in my house. Let's see if it's getting dark over here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, yeah. I know I don't look. It's not the best lighting. It shows off my wrinkle. Sorry, guys. I've lived quite a life. If anyone starts making fun of my wrinkles, I mean, yeah, it's all about the lighting, guys. You know, it's all about the lighting. I'm just gonna sit here on the grass. Yeah. Oh. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was saying like sometimes it really feels like there's these agendas are a lot more advanced than they are, you know? Like everybody texts, everyone calls, people leave voice notes, people go on social media, right? But no one hangs out in person anymore. At least I don't know what this experience is, but I know that lately it's been the deepest and the most isolating of my entire life. And granted, I was like a hermit for a very long time. Like I said, I was living in the woods by myself, off grid, driving the country, touring with a band for 10 years. So I've been everywhere, you know, and been very isolated for a lot of my life, just climbing in the wilderness, climbing mountains, hiking, long distance hiking. And but yeah, lately it just seems like the most isolated ever. Even in Bali, it's so weird. So we gotta say no. We gotta fight back, and by fighting back, it's not fighting. It's like, what are you for? I'm for nature. So I'm literally like recommitting to nature. I'm gonna find a way that I can sort of just throw my phone away, you know, and just commit to this nature and listen to the wisdom that it has. It just sucks because you know, like you know, I haven't known what to do for 3 years. You know, I was starting to blow up, and then they just canceled the f out of me. Then I got a new phone with a new computer, a different name, a different birthday, a different all this, and then I tried to go ninja style, and that didn't work either. And it's just been so difficult. I mean, maybe I'll try to do a TikTok, but yeah, it's just, you know. And then you need if you travel like I have been lately, like insane. I've been Copenhagen, back to Bali, to Lombok, back to Bali. I went to the States for a week and had a very, very, very horrible experience with a family member. Really difficult one, which I will not get into. But yeah, if you're traveling, you're traveling like this, you need to have that kind of, in a way, you need that Facebook so you can go onto the groups and try to find housing in all these places. Even with that, it's hard, you know, and it's like, maybe I should just totally surrender back to nature. Totally just surrender back to nature, like, and I'm feeling it. Like I'm putting it out. Like I always wanted to go to Hawaii, specifically Kauai, and I always let the money or something stop me. You know what? I deserve fresh air. Number one, like number one, and a fresh start. I'm ready for a big change, and if anyone has connections in Kauai that has a farm or something that will where they're not pro, you know, the procedure, because a lot of them out there look like they're pro procedure and they're really asphyxiated. Is that the word? With this whole, you know, the LGBTQ whatever the heck thing, which I don't care what you do, but the fixation and the identification with anything is not something I'm about. And of course, when there's also an agenda that's trying to turn people not man and not female anymore, That's alarming, you know. So anyways, like if anyone is in Kauai, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna if I just you can hear my wheezing. Yeah, it's been intense. If I can just find that organic farm that will actually not treat me like a slave, because I've worked at like 10 farms, you know. It's been a long time since I've done this. So I'm getting excited about it, but it's, you know, I'm only going to be able to swing it there if I can. I guess if I could buy a van, that's my plan, is buy a van that I could drive in, I can live in it. I'll be doing the van life again. I'll be doing the van life proper, because when I did it before, I was touring around the US with merchandise all the way to the brim, and I only slept in it the first few years, and then I was just doing hotels all the time. But it'll be nice to have space in that van to sleep in and live in, and then work on a farm. I just need to find one that's gonna like, yeah, be a good resonance, you know, with me. And I'm praying for this change. And I felt it, like, guys, if people think that, you know, this mucus in your body and these weaknesses of your endocrine system and your nervous system and your adrenals don't have anything to do with your other parts of your health, like your mental abilities and your spiritual abilities and all these other things, then you're very wrong. You're very wrong. It's all connected, guys. And the reason I bring this up is because the other night I was praying, and I hadn't prayed like this in a long time because I was blocked. I'm telling you, I wasn't that blocked. I'm not that, you know me, guys. I've done some work. I haven't done as much work as some people, but I've fasted over a year, you know. I've done a lot of water fasting. Not a lot, but I've done some deep ones, long ones. And I've done a ton of juice fasting, a lot of dry fasting, and um yeah, but my I'm meandering more than usual because I haven't really been out of it. I've really been so isolated and haven't seen people at all. Like it's just been. But anyways, like yeah, I was praying and it like right away. Because I had that like pineal pituitary. I had that connection, and like it was like a that I can't get when I'm eating too much mucus forming foods, too much cooked foods, or if I've been doing, you know, going a really long time without a proper deep cleanse, then which is kind of what's happened lately. Like, and with all the stress that happened, like I went back to the States. It took 5 days to get there and back, and I was promised a situation that was totally taken away from me, and all these things that happened. Like I said, I'm not going to get into it. Um, but stress, that's the biggest killer. That's why I've been feeling so weak. And yeah, it's like I know that this fine creation has been pushing me to run back to nature in a way that I haven't since those days when like I told you, I was working on farms a lot. So I'm content, you know, go to Kauai and just work on farms. Just work on farms, because I was looking at prices for land there, and it's like all I can find is plots of land like 0.2 acres for like $400,000, $500,000 for not even an acre. So I'm just praying that I will go there. I will meet the right people, and yeah, because I still want to have my own little land, just a little bit. I really want to get back to that, and this time I want to do it in the tropics. Before I did it in the cold up north in the States there, almost by Canada, and it was just too isolating. I'm ready. I'm beyond ready to get back in the land, get my own land, and now many years have passed. I can do it a lot better. I can be really working on my, yeah, like having healthy relationships and communication, and like these things are important. Relationships, fresh air, all these, like family, all of these things, self-esteem. self-worth, self-control, discipline, fresh water, you know, a non-polluted food source. This world is so polluted in so many ways, and these agendas, like I said earlier, it feels like they're already in so much place. So I'm ready to get back in the garden and learn how to grow fruit trees. I haven't messed with garden. I haven't done that much fruit. It's more vegetable production and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, this is so good out here on the grass. Sometimes you're just fasting and you're just like, you feel like you're dying. So guys, it's just a feeling. You're gonna get through it. These things, of course, you're gonna get through it. And it's, well, what do you expect? You ate Cheetos and onion rings and corn dogs for how much of your life? You think you can just you think you're just gonna it's gonna be pleasant removing all of this? No. I mean, processed foods. I mean, most processed foods, 80-90% of them are full of GMOs. Okay, probably 100% of them. They've got metals in them, plastics. To have this stuff come out of you, have all this mucus that is hardened come out of you, it's not always pleasant. So I'm just trying to remind you guys that go through the ring of fire. It's not always pretty, but when you get out and you start having, like, your brain starts working in ways that you could never imagine. Like me, look at my first few years doing, like my first year or something doing this. I was so sick. I guess 2 years doing it, or I don't know. I was not there mentally. I was so blocked, and I was always going, which is coming back out, right? Because we have weaknesses, right? But I do have a way to remove blood clots, guys, which I will do a video about soon. As soon as I can find someone that wants to do this procedure with me, I know there's some frustrating energy right there you can sense, right? But I have a way to remove blood clots. It's amazing, but no one around here wants to do it with me, or people are too busy. No one wants to do it. Why? This is important. You know how many people have these things now? Thrombosis, myocarditis, all of these things. The world needs this, so I'm seeking people who want to come and do this therapy that me and my friend and other people have been pioneering. Hasn't been talked about much. You can actually, we put them on my back behind my lungs, and blood clots came out, guys. So, anyways, now I'm just, you can tell that I've just been like isolated, and I'm like needing connection. So, and I'm being real. Like, look, it's not a cakewalk. You think this is going to be a cakewalk when they're collapsing every part of our society, right? No, it's not going to be a cakewalk. No, you have to find other ways, right? You have to find other ways. There's always other ways. Other ways of trading, other ways of paying for things, everything. This is a new world, and the future is bright, but it is rocky. It is rocky, and thank you for being my therapist. Over and out. Blessings, big love from Mama Bali. And let me know if, give me likes, damn it. Give me likes, give me the subscribes. I'm serious about the contest. I always hold true to my word. So if anyone really needs a consult, or someone who needs one and they just actually have money, they actually want to pay for it, it's not that much. Plus, I give 90 minutes on my consultation. It's pretty in-depth. So yeah, if you do need help with with your health or just transitioning to a healthier diet, raw food, living lifestyle, hit me up. Hit me up. And now I look like I only have a face and no beard. I was thinking of cutting this. Well, every day I think about cutting it. I think you might see me. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.